Yeah, this is Shining Light TV station, London, worldwide. Today is 17th of June 2021, and today is Thursday. So I'm doing episode 8 today. In this episode 8, we are continuing with value. Where I'm doing 1 to 50 episodes, but we're going to be talking about 37 states in Nigeria. Each state, let us see what type of crops they grow. What is popular in that state, what type of crops they are generating. So we're going to be, because I'm doing Governor Show Us Your Work, Senator Where Is Your Surgery, Voters' Right. So I'm using Jaja of Opopo, King Jaja of Opopo, which he is a great farmer, and he is a legend. So while I brought this crazy Asian into this story, husband and wife can be a great farmer, but because Nigerians, they don't value their farmers. So let's say you graduated from university, you did your master's or first degree in agric. Your husband did the same course. You people can be a farmer, But Nigeria, because of the standard of Nigeria, the fatherism in Nigeria, the corruption in Nigeria, their focus is to export. Now, I'm beginning to get a lot of messages that Shining Light TV station London, I knew, but I don't want to talk. I don't want to say it. I just want it to come from the people's mouth, Why they think they are telling you that everything is from China? It's a way to transfer the money. They can see one Chinese company and they will dump our money to that company, and the company will transfer it to the bank for them. It's a way to send our money. It's the extension of their corruption. So today now, episode number 8, today is 17th, episode number 8 continue about value the farmer, but we're going to be touching about, because King Jaja of Opopo came from Umudroha, Amibo City, where Shining Light TV station London worldwide came from before he descended to Opopo, and he went worldwide, So we're going to be touching every state in Nigeria. Like Opopo Kingdom now, we know Opopo Kingdom, they can generate palm oil and they generate other things. We're going to know what Kaduna is generating, what they are, what can grow in Kaduna. We're going to know Ife. We're going to touch the 37 states in Nigeria. We're going to touch them one by one and know what the farmers there can produce, how their farmers are growing. So this is about value your farmers, The value they have to attach value to the farmers. The beginning of this episode 1 to 50, I have showed you the manual equipments that the farmers, the government can produce them. And let's talk now, Shining Light TV station London worldwide. The lady who has this documentary, which is Shining Light TV station London worldwide. I've told you I've got a wider knowledge. If you want to employ me, to booster Nigeria agric, to see that we have to be sending our crops to international country. My price starts from 10 billion. I said it because if you can transfer 200 and something billion to China, you can employ me. My starting point, I don't mind, because I belong to Nigeria. I want to see that Nigeria grow. That is why I say my price start from 10 billion naira, 10 billion US dollar. One, I have to go to the rural area. I have to start from the rural area. That is where the farmers, the original of the farmers from rural area. before going to the urban area, like Lagos City. No, you have to go to Ekpe, Abeokuta, Ijebu, rural area. That is where I will start from. I'm going to rural area because if you had 10 billion US dollar to cover 37 states in Nigeria to develop Nigeria agric, I need a lot of equipment. But with this 10 billion, I know that Nigeria have no electricity. That is another problem. Nigeria have no electricity because the farmers too need electricity. They need equipment, They need like Wellington boot. They need like boots that they can, because I have seen how the farmers, when I'm going to Coventry, when I'm going to my children's university, I used to go record them. I have it the way farmers use their bulldozer, spread their crops. Some farmers, they use a copter to spread their crops, So, but Nigerian government, they are not rich as these international people, farmers, So, I can start it for you people, Nigerian government, with 10 billion US dollar because I'm going to torchlight every 37 states, But I know that Nigeria I know because if there is no electricity, it's a hard job. Nigerian government cannot boast of electricity, That is why the farmers are not being valued because there is no power, What I mean by power, there's no energy, electricity, And this is our episode number 8. We're going to be touching everything. We're going to touch the type of the farmers, let's say husband and wife. That is why I use this crazy Asian, they love farming. But being a farmer doesn't mean you are not a graduate. You can be a PhD holder because still be a farmer. Even one documentary I read, even Prince William said that he would like to be a farmer, He would like to do some farming something, because I saw one of his documentary where he's feeding the cow, and the father's documentary, you can see in that Windsor Castle, they have different they have cow, they have cow, they will have a lot of things. From their farming, they generate supermarkets, That is why this episode 8 is going to show love in farming. That is why I brought this crazy Asian, That is why, and it's going to show perseverance. It's going to show that being a farmer doesn't mean you want nothing. But to achieve Nigerian farming, we have to start from rural area. That is where Shining Light TV station, if Nigeria award me the contract, to booster. Because when I came to this country, the National Assembly sent me to this country to come and do catering so I can manage the office of the president, their restaurant or whatever. But I see that Nigeria don't have government. I decided to stay here, have my children, send them to Lee Table University. But I can still do this for you, because I know quite all right if I handle Nigerian farming or Nigerian farming, I know in 3 years Nigeria will be exporting a lot of goods to international country. This is Shining Light TV station, London, and being a farmer, there is romance. Husband and wife can still love themselves and become a farmer. It's not that when you see that because they don't value farmers. They don't attach values. They think that farming is nothing. All what they know, Senator this with their fatty tummy, how to embezzle money. You will see Rogers, you cannot see a very smart senator. Even the senator that voiced it out one day, is the only one I saw that at least is in size 16. All the senators, they are sleeping in the house. You see them fatty, they are sleeping in the house. Somebody who come to House of Senate and start falling asleep, what bill are you going to pass? What bill are you going to pass to your consequence, pass to the government? And how are you, when you don't have surgery, how are you going to support your farmer? The local government, because I had what the interview that is this Sky News interview Buhari. And, Buhari was telling them that the corruption, let's say, why the corruption continues, let's say that local governments, they are supposed to award them 3 million on their local government bill, and they will write in the paper 3 million and give them 100 million. And give them 1 million. Instead of 3 million, they give them 1 million. How can the job will not be done? The local government who collected 1 million will pocket the money. That is why we are not seeing progress. That is why we are not seeing progress on what they are doing. And then now, Amechi, who had Ministry of Transport, building the railway. Amechi, how many of our civil engineering go to House of Ministry of Housing, let's say mechanical engineering. How many of our mechanical engineering, people who study mechanical engineering, you have employed to build this railway with you? How many of our Shining Light TV station, London, worldwide? I am asking you, Amechi, Rotimi Amechi, the former governor of Rivers State. How many of people who study mechanical engineering, people who study mechanical engineering, any type of engineering, their brain is open, they can do this our railway than awarding the contract to Chinese government. Everything about the railway that you people say you build they imported it from China. It's a way for you to transfer our money to China. When they go to China, when they send the money to China, a Chinese company might say, okay, we are going to charge you 100 million. And you say, okay, I'm going to put 50% on that. You will make that 100 million, 150 million. And then for you to use that railway contract to flag to the masses of Nigeria, you are building railway, then they will pay 50 million to your account over there. That is the continue of the corruption, because the farmers are not valued. You are killing the farmers. You are importing ammunition. Even the man who studied PhD, said that I don't talk nonsense. They know what they are talking. The corruption, by the time you stop sending our money, use our Nigerian citizen to do whatever you are doing. There is nothing that Chinese company manufacture. They cannot manufacture it in Nigeria. They can. If you don't have the machine, you can import the machine, yes. By the time you import one machine, let the engineers learn how to manufacture that type of machine, because you have to learn, practice make perfect, But now building railway, awarding Chinese company the contract. And what pains me more, they will come to Nigeria and employ our own graduates, employ our own brain, that these graduates that is in Nigeria, their brain is vibrating. They know more than the Chinese people that you will bring. Stay in the office, stay in air conditioned room and start writing rubbish for controlling our own graduates. Why don't you why don't you do everything from Nigeria? Why don't you use our own graduates? Why don't you use our own laborer? Why don't you use our own? We have steel in Nigeria. I saw when they were doing one documentary, Dangote is going to buy that steel company. We can develop our steel company. What is in railway building? Our engineers, they can do it under highly supervision. They can do it. Our own engineers, they are very intelligent. They are very intelligent. Nigerian children, God gave us blessing. And because you are pounding them, you are suppressing them, that is why let me tell you, when I was in National Assembly, you people now are condemning Boko Haram. When I was in National Assembly, during Shagari government, you can leave your door open. There is nothing like this killing. There is nothing like this killing during Shagari government. Nobody, I did not hear that we were in boarding house. The people that was in boarding house, there's no invasion. When this killing started, it didn't start till when they went to invade. I think this killing started from Abacha, when Abacha killed Kenseriwiwo, the civil rights fighter. I think that is what when all this killing start, because you people are used to you don't value your fellow human being to become something. That is why you don't even value your farmers, So I'm going to keep on talking about value the farmer. Jaja of Opopo is a great king. He established his farming. He exported it to international country. What is a great that country call themselves a hero of Africa? What are you exporting? Before the independence, they were exporting cocoa, they were exporting granules, they were exporting cassava. There was a lot of things that before they recover oil, there was a lot of things we are exporting abroad. Our education is fantastic, During this problem, during Shagari government, there wasn't any killing. During Shagari government, there wasn't any killing. Because you can leave your door open, nobody. Now, the farmers, they didn't value the farmers will go into their bush, they will go there and start killing them. That is why King Jaja of Opopo value the farmer. And while I brought this crazy Asian into this value the farmers, husband and wife can still be a farmer. They value themselves, And we're going to go back to my grandmother, who is a legend, who is an icon, who, during their own time, my grandmother, who is a legend, who is an icon, who is a big farmer, during their own time, how they promoted the farming, how they did their farming. They will go to their farm, nobody is pursuing them, nobody is troubling them. They will do what they can do and come back home. What they are eating is organic food, or everything that they are eating is organic food. What my grandmother, for them to live 110 years, they did not import anything from China. Everything was made in Nigeria. Everything they use was made in Nigeria. With the way that you people who doesn't know your secret, people, because I was with National Assembly, what you people are doing, how can Buhari, let me go back to the vaccine again. How can Buhari in America, in America, the person who discovered the vaccine is a Nigerian citizen born in America, discovered the vaccine in America. How can our own medical doctor, they cannot set up an international committee and see how to develop this vaccine? The only thing you want to send money, you want to send your money, how you will transport our money, corruption, to China in the name of vaccine. You export our money to China in the name of vaccine. But Nigerian citizen in America who went to one of the top university, they discover the vaccine in America. They even interview him, and it's an Igbo man. Why don't you use this type of people for them to discover the vaccine in Nigeria? Why are you exporting our money to China? That is part. You don't value our medical doctors. You don't value our engineers. You don't value our lecturers. You don't, even to the extent you ban the people that is tweeting, You don't value, because you Nigeria could not generate any technology, You are banning people. What you are promoting is Boko Haram. And you people are blaming these children, Boko Haram. Boko Haram, these children, they did not send them to school. They did not send them to school. Because all what the children know, when they wake up in the morning, they go outside, they play. At the end of the day, these children reach 17 years. When somebody, you haven't channeled that person's life, how go for the progression of education, let's say go to nursery, science school, from science school to primary school, from primary school to secondary school, from secondary school to university. All what these children know, because maybe they came from a poor home, all what they know to play in the street, because they could not do anything than to play in the street, because at the end of the day, these are the children, these are the people you are using for Boko Haram. Because I don't see an intelligent man, a man that has a very highly thinking faculty, who will come and say, I want to be a part of this Boko Haram. You, Buhari, how many of your children who has carried gun to go on the street to be killing people? Because you know what you are doing, you send them to international school. Why are you sending your own children? That your daughter that did photographic, the photo media. Why is it that you will send your daughter to international school? As a president, why don't you upgrade our university? Because you do not value our education, you do not value the farmers. All what you people are doing in the secret, in the census, and in the secret to invade the 37 states in Nigeria, you want to use the farmers to invade it. So when you manage to touch the whole 37 states in Nigeria, you then bring ammunition, either you like it or not. You will do you are, but you don't understand that these people you want to vote, you want to invade, before you put one step, they have put 100 steps. They are more intelligent than you. In the name of grazing cow, you want to invade all Yoruba land. You want to invade all Igbo land. But the people you are dealing with, these are intellectual people. These are people wiser than you. Everything you are doing, indirectly you say, okay, at least you can use these people grazing their cow in the name and give them AK-47. Buhari, you fail us in many things. And let me tell you, this Yoruba nation is going to continue. And the Biafra is there registered anyway. There is a history behind Biafra, the war. And what am I saying here now? I am going back on the topic of value the farmers, So this is our episode 8. I'm going to go out and show you how the farmers protect their fertilizer when it's raining. But I just use something that but they use like all their own cultivation, everything, they use it to pound it. Because if you did not protect the fertilizer and rain, it can pound it, the amount of the where they will spread it, it will go shorter. So today is 17th of June 2021. So I'm going to be taking this history, and I'm going back now to King Jaja of Opopo. King Jaja of Opopo, who came from Umudronha, and his name is Amanyanubo. So people, let me tell you, there's something I want to tell you here. This broadcasting, this documentary is open for everybody. It's open. A market woman will understand the cut and nail English I'm using there. I knew what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, because if I start going on posh English, they might not understand it. This documentary is an ocean. It's open to everybody. No, even though an illiterate will understand what I'm saying, because there is grammar in it, there's English in it, there's a lot of things in it. So that is why I made it in that way. I didn't want to focus in only educated people like the one Kingsley was doing on that news watch. The grammar was too much, and a market woman cannot understand what Kingsley is saying. So this value the farmers. The farmers are illiterate. Some of the farmers are illiterate, because they stay in rural area, Some of the let me tell you, please get me right. I don't really to be an illiterate of something is not a cause. You can be an illiterate of computer. It doesn't mean you don't know other things. Those farmers, they are very intelligent in their own farming world. They understand the farmers. That is why they are brilliant to it. It doesn't mean they might be illiterate in grammar. They might be illiterate in certain things. It's not everybody in this world. God gave us brain. Even though you are dyslexic, there is how your brain received the message. It's only in Nigeria they can't differentiate classes of brain. In Europe, as soon as you are in nursery school, they differentiate how your brain works. It's only in Nigeria they are still backwards, but they know how to take 100 billion. And what type of country? I heard that they have removed their history, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to be talking about. I am going to be talking about value the farmers, But the farmers are very intelligent because, one, for you to cultivate the grass, for you to organize it, for you to preserve your crops, for you to put them in different location, division of labor, you are very intelligent. You are not dumb. It's not when you can read and write, you are only intelligent. You can be intelligent like Shagari. This Buhari could have been a very great president. I don't know if it's because he's sick, I don't know, because I don't understand why his government is draining, why his government is falling, and it's not giving the wife, it's not supporting. The wife could have been a very highly forced to support his government, but it's not giving that woman a chance. Because I watched some of their documentary. It doesn't even embrace the woman. The woman wants to come and hug him. He will I think he's a type. He only focus on what he can do for himself. I watched his documentary when they discharged him from hospital. The wife wanted to brace him. There's no romance. I did not see any connection. And the wife was telling the people, you see what I mean? We TV presenter, we read a lot. We read a lot of body language, So this is today is 17th, and this is our episode 4. And we're going to be showing you, I'm going to be show you how the farmers can preserve their fertilizer. So today we are on topic of value the farmers.